Hello everyone, you want to learn iFrontier 4 with modules? You are in the right place. Welcome to my YouTube channel Je réfléchis. This is the second part for my Ultimate series, or I mean at least for the volume 1 about core game and module 0 politics. We did already, as you remember, the first cycle. We put the seniority disk on authority law to maybe make some points at the end about claim disk. When you prospect, you put a claim disk. I will show you. We managed to have a flyable rocket, and we just grab one glory cheat about Mars heliocentric zone. So this is a little recap. I hope we're gonna go on a site to prospect and do a factory. So we have a lot of materials in low Earth orbit. It's a bit dangerous because of one event named space debris pad explosion. I'm gonna show you, maybe, I hope not, but if it's happened, I'm gonna show you. I got a refinery to boost, but the mass of heat is 3, and I just have 2 aquas. The active law is equality, so for the moment with this module 0 politics special for solitaire, you can find it on BGG or in module 4, I can buy 1 card, 1 patent for 1 aqua, and the support is free. So I need money, so I guess I'm gonna take 1+1 as an operation. I'm gonna take this thruster even if I got one, just in case, maybe because it can be interesting. Sorry. So I'm gonna pay 1 and this for free. So I spent 1 aqua, got the 2 patents, moving 1 more here. I need to roll die for the events. 5, anarchy. So we are in blue season, so I'm losing my faction privilege for the moment. And I can commit felonies, crime, etc. So not a lot of disturbing because I don't want to boost right now. Okay, I guess I'm gonna buy another patents. It showed now the solar side. It's very interesting in the early game to take some glory cheats, even if the base thrust is 0. Why? Because of the mass, and normally it's the minimum mass is gonna be 1. And as you know, you get here a modifier of, because of the low mass, you got a modifier of +2 for the net thrust. So you have 2 thrust, so you can take some glory cheats around Earth. It can be really nice, but I choose another strategy. So anyway, I'm gonna buy another patent with a double. I mean, I can buy 1 and 1 linked for free because of the active law, and I got 3 patents on my hand, so I will have 5 at the end of this year, but no problem, because for the research auction, so research auction or research like this operation right now, I just have 3, so even if at the end I get 5, it's not a problem. And I'm gonna take this generator and this reactor for free, for 1 aqua. So I did my operation. I will not do anything more. I will move a year. We are entering in yellow season. No more anarchy. And now I got 5 patents in my hand. So I need to sell them, but for the moment, because of the active law, I can sell 1 card for 3. I need to put freedom law if I want to sell 2 cards per operation. And I need money. and there is an interesting pattern here because it's +3 and it's divide the consuming by a half. So for my rocket, it's gonna be a 6 net thrust and 1 step of fuel per burn instead of 2. It requires cooling, but it can be really interesting. Okay, so as an operation, I'm gonna do a fundraise. So I'm gonna take 1 aqua. I may put a delegate, as I told you before. I may, it's not an obligation. I think I will maybe, because the individuality law is boosting is a free action. So you boost, you pay the amount of aqua for the mass, but it's a free action instead of an operation. So it can be interesting. And for the moment, I got 3 factories. I mean 3 cubes. So I can put a delegate. So I will take my aqua and put a delegate in my color or in my color where I got a cube, and I can move it adjacent. So, and my point here was to point the freedom active law to active law. Why? Because I need to sell more cards, not patents. So changing the law, because 111, so it's equality, I mean it's equal, so I can choose. I take my aqua, I will not do anything more. Yellow season, it's the season of the budget cut. I hope I will not suffer budget cut. And I'm yes, it is budget cut. So I'm gonna remove one of the cards, one of the patents I got, this reactor. I mean, I don't care, I just want to keep this refinery because it's a D refinery, and I got a D robonut. So if I can have a D factories on site, I will ET produce on the same site. I will show you, I hope. As an operation right now, I'm gonna sell 2 patents for 6 because of the active law freedom, and it's a specific law because of the solitaire playmat politics. So if you play with the standard politics module 0, not this one, I mean it's the same but the law are just changed, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be 2 cards for 5 aquas, and this is to generate a bit of more cash, because alone it's a bit difficult to generate cash, money. So I'm selling 2 cards for 6. So now I got 7 aqua, because I got 1 already. Next year, and I can boost. This is 0, so I can boost it for 0 aqua, but it's still an operation because I didn't change the active law, if you remember. And I can take this refinery. So it's 3 aqua. So if I want, I can take, I can boost this and move my rocket to try prospect, because I will have a good rocket, flyable, and ready to prospect and industrialize. My main interrogation is if I'm buying this one, because yeah, it's interesting, but it's the weight is higher than what I want, what I got. My mass here is 1, okay, and here it's 3. So I need to check, because I need more cooling, and the mass is higher. When you are moving, I'm gonna show you something important. My thruster here need a generator. So this is this one, because I prefer this one, I guess, I can take this one, but it's not playing right now. And it requires a reactor and a radiator. So I got a reactor, I got a radiator, I got one cooling term necessary, and I got two. And my reactor need a cooling term, okay? What can I do? If my rocket is not flying but it's on site, I can use the radiator not for the generator or reactor needed by the thruster because it's not working, but if, for example, my Robonaut need a radiator, it's two separate, if I can say that, because my thruster is not working at the moment if I'm on site, so I don't need to cool this equipment. So if I do, like, for example, a prospection, I will need to cool, for example, a Robonaut, not this one, but it's an example. If I got a radiator sign here, I can cool my Robonaut without having a trouble of just two terms, okay? But I will show you. So I guess I'm gonna buy this card. I can just buy one now because I changed the law, so it's not more equality. So I will buy this card for, this patent for one, and I will have three patents in my hand. So I paid and I moved the patent in my hand. Next year, I hope it's not a budget cut again, so no 5 or 6, please. Okay. Okay. So it's a 6, pissing me off a bit. I guess I'm gonna throw this generator because it's a S generator. It's not in my plan to go on a S site, and I guess I got better one, and I want to keep this one just in case. So I'm gonna drop. It's not a selling, you just throw a card under the deck. So now I can buy more or boost and go, because we are in a yellow season and after it's gonna be red season. I need to find, I guess, a D site and a C site, because I got a C equipment and I got a D equipment. So, but I need to prospect them, or to be able to prospect them. So maybe instead of the usual Mars area, I will go around here, because there is Hector, this one is Achille, and there is few C sites around I can prospect. So I guess it's better for me. So as an operation, I was thinking to boost, but I will not have enough fuel, so I'm gonna buy this for one and the support for one, because of the law. It's no more equality, active law, so I cannot buy two patents for the price of one. So I will buy one and the support one. So for 2 aquas. And because I'm gonna sell it next turn, I will do 4 aquas net. So okay, I pay 2 aqua. Next year we are in red season. I need to go fast. So I'm gonna sell these 2 cards for 6. And I'm gonna show you a little tactic. So I sold it for 6. It will cost me a bit of fuel, what I'm gonna do, because I cannot boost this card right now, and because I did my operation already, and the next event can be difficult, because if I'm doing a 4, it's pad explosion and space debris. What does that mean? It means that my stuff in low Earth orbit can have damage or will have damage, and my biggest mass, my equipment with the biggest mass, going to be destroyed. So, for example, I'm going to lose this thruster because of the mass of 2. Okay? So all this equipment, I put it on a rocket stack, but it's an LEO. So if I'm losing this, next turn I will have to boost for 2, 5, and 8. Okay? So it's not very good. So I was thinking, because there is a little tactic, if I'm going with my rocket in cycler, it's in the belt and you are protected against the solar flare and you are not anymore in a low Earth orbit. So you are safe for the event and I come back. So I will lose 1 burn. So 1 burn for me is gonna be 1 fuel tank. So I need to do some math, but if I'm losing 1 aqua as a fuel tank, it's still lowest than if I need 2 aquas to boost this, you know. It's 2 aquas to boost it, so cumulative is gonna be more expensive than if I just do a move just in case, because after this I will need to pay 6, so 2, 4, 6, and to have some leftovers to put some fuel. So I need, how much I need, because I want to go on this area. Here I will can refuel even if I miss the site. I will explain to you. So it's 1 burn, 2 burn, 3 burn, 4 burn, 3, 5, 6, 7, I guess. 6, 7, I will count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can go here, but I want to decide first. So 7. Or maybe I can go from somewhere else, like the purple pass. Like here, 1, 2, fly by, so the next is 3, 3, so 3rd burn, 4th, wait, 5th. So yeah, it's a bit longer, but it's gonna be better. So I will need 5 burns. So in my case, it depends if I take this or not, but it will cost me 5 burns, so it's 10 steps of fuel in this moment, or 5 steps of fuel if I take this one. So 10 steps of fuel is, I'm gonna be 13, I count already. So 1, 2, it's 2 steps of fuel. 1, 2, 3, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I will have 2 step, 6, 8, 10. If I want to, if I use my initial rocket, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will need 10 aquas, so it's not very good. And 5 steps of fuel is 1 burn, 2 burn, 3 burn, 4 burn, 5 burns. So 5 burns. I will need 5 aquas. And for the moment I just have 4. Or I take the risk, but if I take the risk to lose because of the event, it will be more expensive, I guess. But I will save one fuel tank here. So it's balancing between risk and opportunity, and I'm really not sure. I want to take the risk, but if you are playing competitive, I don't think it's a good the good call to do this. So I guess maybe I am gonna try to play safe. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure for the moment. So I guess I will push my luck a bit, because I don't have, or I will we will have to wait a bit more. Maybe I'm gonna play safe. So I'm gonna show you. I'm taking one aqua here as a fuel tank. So I put one fuel tank here, and I'm gonna move my rocket. So from here to cycler, because I'm gonna be safe against solar flare if I'm here, because you see this, it's the Van Allen belt, and I'm safe. And I will not lose if I do a 4 on the die roll for the event. So I just did one burn, so I'm out of fuel right now. We are in an orbit, if I can say that. And I'm gonna move the year, and it's gonna be, if I did 4, I did it right. 5, so it's solar flare, basically. So here, normally, if I am not wrong, I'm safe because I'm in this. If I was here, it was not good, okay? But I'm here, and I guess low Earth orbit is safe too, because you are in a Van Allen belt. All card in non-LEO and unshielded stack. I guess I'm gonna check it just to be sure. But normally I'm safe because I'm here. I hope. So normally I'm immune to pad explosion and to solar flare because my equipment is in cycler. Okay? If there is another changement about this, I will tell you, but normally it's okay. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I guess I'm gonna buy a card, a patent. I'm gonna buy 2 patents. So I'm gonna buy this generator and the support for 1. Okay. So now I got 4 patents in my hand, and I pay 2 aquas because the active low is freedom. So it's not the good low for this, but I will sell more. Okay, so I will not move my rocket, just say safe, moving the year, and I'm gonna sell some equipment. I'm gonna sell these 2 generators for 6. So now you can see I got a lot of cash, or a lot, nice cash. And next year I don't move for the moment because I don't want to have a problem with my rocket. Event 2, inspiration. So as I show you before, top on the bottom, all the decks. Okay. So now, because we are in cycler, we are so close to Earth that I don't need really a burn, you know? You see, there is no purple space. So I just reorient my rocket and I go it there for free, even if I'm out of fuel. It was my movement of the spacecraft. As an operation right now, I'm gonna boost these 2 patents as an equipment, so I need to pay 6. Okay? So I paid 6, and now my rocket is here. I will show you everything better. and then I will compute all the mass, put some fuel, and next year I will move, because I already moved my spacecraft. And I forgot to take one aqua because of the boost. I was checking my rocket and I got a little problem right now. Why? Because I want to change my reactor, but if I change my reactor to be more efficient, I need 3 radiators, 3 terms active for the thrusters, and I boosted my radiator on light side, not heavy side. So in fact, I need to decommission it and to boost it again on this side. So just before my boost, if you are okay with this, I decommission this. I can do it by 2 operations, but I don't want to lose time. And so I just leave my... And I'm gonna pay 2 mass for the boost with the other stuff, and I take my aqua back. Okay, so now I'm alright. No, it's not 2. Yes, it's 2, sorry. It's 2 mass. So, now my rocket is taking a good shape. I got this as a rocket stack. This is in my rocket stack too. So I got like my purely spacecraft or rocket thruster and my industrializing and prospecting equipment. So my thruster need a generator and my generator need a reactor, so they are in chain. So I will have this +3 and half consumption, and I need 2 radiator, so I get 3 radiator term. Okay, now I need a robonaut and a refinery to prospect. I got them, and they need reactor. This is it, and they need radiator, so they're gonna use this cooling during their operation on site. And I take my crew with me because I want to be safe just in case of the glitch. So this is my rocket stack. I did my operation, and I'm gonna take fuel tanks or aquas to put on a rocket, and I'm gonna move right now. So now we're gonna compute the mass. So I got 2 mass thruster, so 2, 3, 6, 8, still 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's pretty heavy rocket. 14 dry mass, okay? My base thrust is 3 plus 3, so it's 6. I need to be sure we're gonna fly now because we are still in red season, so it can be hard because of my net thrust and my weight. So as I said, we need 5 burn, and every burn gonna cost me 1 because of this modifier. So I need 5 burns, or 5 step of fuel, if I can say that. So 1 fuel tank is here, it's 1 burn. 2 fuel tank because we are heavy, so now we need to calculate this pretty accuracy if we don't want to have a trouble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 burns, I can land, but I cannot move anymore. So I guess I have 6 aquas, so I will put 6 aquas just so I can move and do more stuff. So I put 6 fuel tank, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are in this area. Tag -2 net thrust, so my net thrust is 4. So that's why we need to calculate, because during the movement in the radiation space, we're gonna have to roll, because it's a hazard. It's a radiation belt roll, if I can say that. So it's gonna be the die minus my net thrust, and if I got equipment with hardness under or lower this roll, or this roll minus my net thrust, I will get a decommission about equipment, and I got this one radiator, so it's not good. So if I roll a 6, 6 minus 4 is 2, so I will lose this. But the main problem right now is we are in red season, so we need to add 2 on that 6 on the die roll. So if I roll a 6, it's going to be 8. So 8 minus 4 is going to be 4. So I got just still this. See, I roll a 5 is 7. So 7 is not good for me. If I roll a 4, it's a 6. 6 is not good for me, as we said. So it's a 50-50 chance, because I need to roll a 3 or less to be safe. And I won't take the risk. As I said, it's a balance between risk and time. So I will just wait. Anyway, we are here. And I can't do operation with my rocket because I'm far from the site. So I will do a fundraise operation. So I move the load, just I don't put delegates, and I take 1 aqua in my bank, and I didn't pay, sorry, I didn't pay but I didn't move, so I can add more fuel if I want, but I don't. I just had 6 of fuel before, if you remember correctly. We're gonna check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I did my operation right now. We are no more in red season, so now if I'm doing a 6, 6 minus 4 is 2, it's not very good. And in fact, I should did it before. We got a little tweak with this. So I don't do the fundraise right now. I will just review back a bit. I will explain to you. So we were here. It's a little tweak. I can do this. I did already all my stuff. I did my operation before the next turn, I mean. So I'm gonna move the rocket, and I'm gonna move my rocket into cycler. It's not about events, it's because I got a tweak. So I'm going here, so I'm paying 1 step of fuel because of my thruster with the modifier, okay? So now, okay, doing this, fundraise as I said, and now the little tweak is I'm saying my activated thruster is my crew. You're gonna say me, oh, my friend, it's very expensive. Yes, it is expensive, but we don't consume fuel right now. I'm gonna explain you. So now my net thrust gonna be 14 minus 2 because of the weight, so it's gonna be 12. And why I'm doing this? So we're gonna enter this radiation space, but it's not purple, so I don't burn fuel, and I'm gonna stay here. Okay, so I am spending time against fuel for security. So I did my operation, I did my movement, I cannot do anything more, and I'm moving. Event 3, it's a glitch. So if my rocket had no human crew or human collocated, I got a glitch and I can have problem to do some operation. Okay, now we are here. Before any operation, I'm gonna say, okay, my activated thruster is now my standard thruster. So my net rest is no 12 anymore. It's 4 again. Why? Because I got 6 minus 2 because of the mass, so it's 4. And now I will pay standard cost. That's why it's used when you get few equipments with low radarness. You are using this technique to go through radiation space. So 1 burn, fly by here. So this one is free. Lagrange point, 2 burn, 3 burn, and I'm gonna stay in the Hohmann crossing because I don't want to spend too much fuel. So I get 3 burn. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And as an operation right now, I'm gonna what I'm gonna do. Sorry, when I did my fundraise, I changed the law. I forgot. And I don't have any more patents in my hand, so I'm gonna buy some equipment like this Robonaut for 1, with this for free because of the equality active law. Okay, I did my movement, I did my operation. Booyah! We finished the second cycle of the game, so we are half game. I hope you understood what I did. If I made a mistake, let me know, because it's a bit hard to think in English and to try to explain to you what I'm gonna do or what I'm doing. So if you know the game already, I'm not sure you are looking the game, but I'm in my video, but if you see an error or if you get a question, explanation or something like that, feel free to ask. So next cycle, normally we're gonna have few factories and we're gonna make some victory points for the game. So thanks a lot. I hope you're gonna keep following. Please comment the video. It's important for me to stay strong and keep going this kind of playthrough step by step for beginners or just step by step. And feel free to share my links, etc., etc. Appreciate all what you can do. I mean, just watching is very cool for me. See you later. Sorry again for my English. I'm trying to do my best. And bye bye. Cheers.